Do you want to give a stab?
I don't know. What are we going to start with?
Well, just...
What are we going to start with? Park history?
Well,
where is it?
It's on Inkster. Towards just past the perimeter.
It's located between grid sections, southwest 1/4 section. 11 and northwest section 26.
I don't speak country.
What was I going to say with regards to Stony Mountain? What was the Dog Owners Association that we got that?
Yeah,
website?
it's a dog. Yeah, it's from actually it's from Little Mountain Park Pet Owners Association.
Yeah, that's
actually had the most history on it, to be honest.
Yeah, it did. It was
they
amazing.
Had them more than everything else.
Way too much. Our friend Teresa, the friend to the show that I work with, the one that we did the ghost reveal for her house. Mm-hmm. Hey, Teresa. Hi.
Hello. Hey, how's it going?
She is an avid dog person. In fact, maybe doing a little side project with her, and
hey,
her and Jen may be hosting something
else?
that we might be a little side project. Anyway, she is such an avid foster. She has been very active in the community. She's known in the community. She has a lot of contacts. One time, actually, it was the dog she owns, Anna Foster. She'd gone out to the dog park at Little Mountain Park, and somehow something happened, and she got tripped up with one of the dogs, and it was just like a freak accident, and she ended up breaking her leg.
Oh,
taking the dogs for a walk. Yeah, this is a few years back, and she was like laying there for like an hour and a half until somebody came to help her.
Is it well visited? Like, I mean, it's not like a...
Yeah, no, it's well visited and stuff. I think there's like a sports complex there too and stuff, right, Shelley?
Like, holy
baseball
crap,
and stuff.
Just laying there.
Yeah, she was laying there for a little while till somebody came and found her. I mean, her dogs are just roaming around, you know.
Yeah, screw mommy.
They're no fucking lassie, that's for sure.
Go get help.
I could be wrong, but they stayed with her and stuff. But,
wow.
But in any event, like, I heard that and I'm like, yeah, because that park's haunted. She's like, what?
Evil as shit there.
Yeah, I go, it's evil. It's the evil. The evil did it. You gonna take it down, sister? And she went down, and she broke her leg. So, I mean, aside from that, I've heard the stories of the hanging tree. There's actually a tree that actually has heritage status because it's so old.
Yes, and it's quite freaking big too.
It's kind of ugly too. Yeah, it's kind of grotesque looking.
I was reading something that said that it is probably a tree on the corner of the farm that was there, right? After they bought it out or whatever.
Yeah, the tree. It's a certain type of tree.
Cottonwood.
Too. Yeah,
spews that shit all over the place.
Oh yeah,
everyone's probably dying of allergies out there.
Sucking that in. Oh yeah. But so it was saying that the reason why the park is haunted is because that was the tree that the Ku Klux Klan used to hang people. Well, we didn't really have the Ku Klux Klan,
no.
But I could see them hanging people. You know, just like whether it be like criminals.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking if it was a settlement, do you think maybe there was like people? Well, I don't. How long did they live there for? Let me Google this. They were found in like what 1826 or some shit.
It was there
or before that. 1826. There were settlers there and missionaries, and that year there was a massive flood, and people actually fled. Like I think Fort Garry.
And I have here that there was a census that was taken for that area in 1906, where they actually have quite a few families that lived there.
Yeah,
so it was a big settlement for quite some time. So I mean, you know, there could be like natural death, there could be questionable death, and back in those days, I mean, you know, you could feed somebody poison and be like, oh, he died from heart failure, you know. Yeah. So I mean, you got a lot of questionable stuff going on everywhere in those years because there wasn't really records or coroners or police detectives and stuff. So
was there like a church or anything?
There was a church, yeah. There was a record up until 1952, I think, was
that's
the last church that was removed. Because I guess the whole argument was that the settlement had to be removed because of, you were saying earlier.
Yeah, because it was actually a business, right? Just like every other thing.
Not granite, but it was like a
limestone quarry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, well, if it's a business, you cannot live there. So the government goes and buys it up, right, for dirt cheap.
So as this fellow from the website put, he says, over the years there have been many questions asked and not asked about the history of Little Mountain Park. More than 100 years ago, it was home to a village named Mount Royal, and the area itself was also known as Little Stony Mountain, and a stone crushing operation, which was the first limestone quarry of the city of Winnipeg. And then
they're using it to like pave their streets and shit, right?
Yeah. I think, like you said, 1826 was the first recorded.
Like when the flood came and everyone actually landed there. It says the unincorporated village of Mount Royal laid claim to a mare, 2 blacksmith shops, post office, general store operated by L.P. Brout, a dance hall, a boarding house run by Miss Ford, a pool hall, and of course everybody's favorite, the bootlegger.
Probably a whorehouse there too for
Oh, well, hey, if it's a bootlegger and a freaking pool hall, that's,
looking for love in all the wrong places.
Yeah, that's crazy though, eh?
Yeah, exactly. So it says here, the area was subdivided into small 5 to 20 acre lots. Wow. Cheap like borscht.
I know. Is that sad?
10 cents. No, $1 per acre. Minimum.
An acre.
A buck an acre.
A buck a friggin' acre. Yeah. That's ridiculous.
And then it said in 1898, the City of Winnipeg. I'm just jumping around just because there's so much. 17 pages.
Yeah, just
stuff.
Oh
my God.
Yeah.
A little too much. City of Winnipeg in 1898 opened its railway spur line to the quarry at gives a section, and it cut through. It says the land that was owned by the Egan family. And they had a quarry there. So, yeah, it says, but then it also says, and then also the city municipality quarry. The city quarry was the main producer of dimension and foundation stone, as well as the crushed stone. And then at its peak, it was in 1904, the operation of the city quarry, and it was the last year for the Egan's quarries.
Yeah.
In operation.
They sold it out to actual Stony Mountain, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, it covered a massive area, 8 miles south of Stony Mountain and 5 miles northwest of Winnipeg. So it took up quite a bit of area. Like, it was huge.
I know. It says there was 164 works in their families called the area home.
Yeah.
So there's 164 people and families. There's a lot of freaking people on that spot. That's a lot. Yeah. Like, that's a lot of people.
Yeah. But then 1905, the quarry closed, it says. I do have a note here with regards to what we talked about before from Haunted Manitoba. It says, as a side note, rumor has it that the Cottonwood tree was also called the hanging tree for the KKK tree. It has marks on one of the branches. But there was no evidence found. The Winnipeg Paranormal Group had also gone out, and they found some interesting things, but nothing really was substantiated.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
They say that there's reports of full-bodied apparitions that are said to have been around the tree. They did the Winnipeg Paranormal Group did their EVPs and all their detectors, and I guess one of the gentlemen found a hot spot on his hand, and just weird kind of stuff as they're investigating. Yeah, but you know what? Like they say too about limestone, right? It's limestone is a very porous stone, and they say it attracts. It's a conductor, right? It attracts spirits, and like where there's residual hauntings or whatever. So going back, because it was a quarry of limestone, like boom, right there.
Yeah,
you're asking for it.
Oh my God, yeah. I'll put a settlement right there in the middle of it and see what happens, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
It was a town of huge proportion, and now it's gone.
I would like to see if they ever had they must have some sort of local news or something besides like parish notes, or it'd be really interesting though, eh?
It would be.
How many people were born there? How many people died there?
Yeah.
How long were they all there for before the government bought them out and said, sorry, you can't go here?
Yeah.
When the flood happened, all those people that got ixnayed out of all the places and went to stay there, imagine the trauma and all that shit they were having there too.
Yeah.
That's a lot of crap.
So it looks like formally it says the quarry village was from 1898 to 1905. That's when the actual village was put into place or operated.
I gotta find my other.
But look at all these last names I've got here of these families. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like 7 members of a Comrie family is what I have.
Oh, for in the census.
Yeah, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 Lawrences. There's some Clements. Yeah. So it'd be really interesting if anybody has any direct evidence or knowledge of these people, and I'm sure they've got some good stories from their family lineage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and there was a school there. I think there was a post office as well. That's
pretty
crazy.
Cool. On a sidebar, as I was Googling shit, did you know that someone was actually murdered there?
Right, you were saying.
I know.
Fill us in.
Oh, I don't know if I want to read the whole thing, but this is from it said it was published December 31st, 2009. There was actually a pregnant woman that was buried alive there.
Oh, God.
Seriously. February 2007 killing of Roxanne Fernando and her unborn baby. This is what it is. I don't know. That's what it said. It said that I'm trying to find the exact words, they were driven to Little Mountain Park in the northwestern edge of the city. after being told it was a surprise, was waiting there for her.
Oh my God.
I know. And she was like killed there.
That's horrible.
I don't remember this
I don't
at
remember.
all.
I would remember
after I read
that.
it, I'm going, is there some other little mountain park? Because I don't remember this story.
Do you
but
girls remember hearing about that?
no.
That's weird.
I know. It said they went to McDonald's for a bite to eat and stopped at Safeway for some cleaning supplies for their vehicle. Like, seriously, they were like, it was like a bad plan killing because she was pregnant. And
But that's what I mean. Like, it's such a remote area. It's not monitored. It's not watched or anything. So, I
no.
mean, you know, like, there could have been there could be people buried there right now that we don't even know.
have a clue.
I mean, that could be said for many parks, but
I know.
I
honestly don't remember that story, though. It just popped up when I was doing it. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, there is like some kind of bad juju happening in that park. Like, just the bad energy. Like, I've been there before.
Mm-hmm.
And did you find something?
Yeah, right away.
Oh, yeah?
And those killers given life sentences.
Yeah. Isn't that insane? I didn't know that
Yeah.
either. I didn't remember
Drove her
that
to
story.
Little Mountain Park on Valentine's Day and beat her
And killed
Oh,
her.
God.
I know.
getting goosebumps.
I know. Isn't that creepy as shit?
That's sad.
I know.
So, but yeah, like, I've been to that park before. I don't know, I've been there like at least 2 times that I can recall, and just a bad vibe, like just creepy, like just the wind picked up all of a sudden out of nowhere. It was just off.
It
had that
icky,
feel,
that
icky feel.
I know, yeah.
Like
Meanwhile,
something
I'm
wicked.
in the background making arrangements.
Yeah,
To
no. Oh, icky though. No, scary as shit though.
Yeah.
No, I know. But far the tree, I wonder what happened with that tree though.
It's still there.
I know.
Should we go visit?
We could go visit the tree.
Janet.
We could go on a
Road
tree
trip.
walk. Road trip to the
Yay.
tree.
Let's check her out.
I know.
Yeah. Leave Mr. Turd at home though.
Oh, yes.
Yes. He doesn't need. That's one dog part he does not need to be a part of.
I can't take him anymore. He throws up in the car.
Oh, poor little guy.
It's just a little...
Show Shelley his picture.
Oh.
Show Shelley his picture.
What's his name?
Mr. Turd.
Well, it's actually it's Fennec, isn't it?
Is it en français? Monsieur Turdet?
Monsieur Poupou.
Monsieur Puppenheimer. You will rename that. He is beautiful.
Show the bow tie one. You got a bow tie one there.
You don't call him Turd, do you?
She dresses him up.
I do.
He looks like a
Turd.
Turd or
Toad.
turdy.
he looks like a wee Scottish guy.
A wee Scottish Turd. Oh.
Isn't that precious?
He's beautiful.
Oh,
I just am up in the
That's a
fortune
dick picture.
teller.
No, I'm
Okay.
just joking.
I'm like, what kind of hell picture is that?
There we go.
Oh,
So adorable.
he's
My God.
beautiful.
And I have my naked cat.
You have a naked cat?
My
Wow.
naked baby.
Oh, you have a naked cat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For reals?
Yeah.
For real.
Does it show you its little naked titties?
He's got saggy boobies.
Say you
He's
boobies.
got yaggy boobies?
Don't we all, sister?
Ah, he's beautiful. His
Lovely.
wrinkles are lovely though. Mine are not so much.
His eyes are.
I have amazing eyes. When I stretch them. Ooh, shit
What's going
balls.
on?
Sherlock, look at that.
Whoa, that does not look good.
That looks like some
Here, I'm
This is
action.
the day here. to
Take
do
a
that.
picture of the action.
Well,
Ooh,
things we see outside our window.
this is what we see.
Something
Ginormous.
wicked.
Something wicked this way comes.
Yikes. That picture does not do that justice.
No, it doesn't at all.
No.
Over the
We'll
garage, there's a
post
big
that.
tall one.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So we're hoping
gonna
to get
a boom boom.
What did you see?
a boom boom. Look
Look at the boom booms.
Oh,
Look
It's
at that.
farming.
that was a
The
tornado
black.
watch earlier.
I
It
know.
was, yeah,
That's
I know.
okay.
Okay, so when are we going to the park, girls?
Well,
Do you
let's
know?
make that plan.
know.
Maybe August. Let's go for that. When
Yeah,
we
let's
get
go
our
for
other
August.
side. How about
I got
we'll line
something-
it with the other side
Other thing
project?
in August. I gotta do something in
Yeah.
August. What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, I got a party. Gotta go to in August.
You know what I want to do? Like we're still working and we're still recording. We're still
We're working and recording.
it's like choo choo off the rails again.
Missed
We
it,
still want to
totally.
do our tour. We still want to hit a couple places. I've reached
So
out
Spirits
to
with Spirits. We're only here for the booze.
We're only here for the booze. Yes,
Uh-huh.
I did reach out to Matthew
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Comas because he
Mhm.
said July or August
Okay.
because I did message
Well,
him
July
today.
is like gone by
I
in
know.
a fart already.
But I messaged out to him because I know the Exchange District is his thing, right?
mhm,
So I thought, well, why don't we hit like the King's Head Pub or one of those eclectic
let's hit the King's
places?
Head pub.
See if I can get permission to sit down. Like we give them promos,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
give them advertising and
Props,
stuff, right?
ads.
Props, yeah.
Yeah.
At the same time, we do some live recording and do an interview with him and just ask him, bounce things off him about the Exchange District.
Sure.
So if we don't do like a whole summer segment of Spirits with Spirits,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can go into the fall
Oh,
or
hell,
I mean
you
that's
can
yeah.
get Spirits with Spirits all year long.
They're here all the time, 24/7, baby.
So are we.
Yeah. So we want to get more information on Little Mountain Park. Again, if anybody has any
Oh,
information,
please, if somebody
we
has
want to hear.
anything extra.
Again, we are at Giving Up the Ghost podcast at